homies chat. The podcast THC2. We're good for Gopher. Kenny, let me ask you something. Just two homies chat.
Yep, I hope so. I didn't get to check mine, but
You sound good. The squeaky toy. The squeaky toy sounds fantastic. I love that in the background.
That's gonna have to go. That's gonna have to go.
We're gonna have to find a new toy. Who's that? Marley? Is Marley getting down on it?
Yeah.
I can't see because you're in the Zen garden right now, bro.
Yeah,
so
I'll get rid of that. I was just playing here. Hold on. All right.
It's hard to tell who you are.
I just had to rake some sand.
That's good, man. You know, working on your greenskeeping. Future. Oh, a little Bree back there. Oh, hi, Marley.
She's probably not pumped that I just took a toy that we just got for her. Oh wait, but
yeah. But dogs, they overcome. They'll find the next squeaky thing, man. That's just what dogs do, dude. They're always like,
usually don't buy squeaky toys. That's not something I'm into, really. To be honest with you, I don't like squeaks.
We usually go like over under like 20 minutes until the squeaker's ripped out. You know. We start placing bets, prop bets in this house.
Prop bets,
you know. Like I bet you our listeners on this fresh episode of Two Homies Chatting with Trace and Ken here, a little bit more of a formal introduction. I bet you their prop bet right now is what beverage are they going to kick this episode off with? That's kind of probably what our listeners are thinking. Like, what do you think? Do you think they're coming in with an Imperial IPA today? Are they coming in with a nice golden ale? Are they coming in with a little hazy? Like the atmosphere right now on the West Coast.
Place your proper bets. Place them now.
Place your bets. Place your bets. Ooh, I'm wondering, Ken.
What do you bring in first of all? It's time. It's time for them to pay up.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going? You want me to kick it off? Do you want to kick it off? What do you want to do?
Yeah, you were cruising. I was.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll start here. Let me grab my glass here.
That's kind of what I thought. You were leading up to.
I was,
thirsty.
Oh, I'm pretty thirsty here, and I got a great way to start today. Okay, so just so you know, Ken, today's a classic, what they call in the Portland General Electric Company, peak time rebate. It's a peak time rebate day, which means it's Del Scorcho. It's muy caliente in the atmosphere. So I went with a nice refreshing beverage because I was at the Trader Joe's doing a little grocery shopping tonight.
Oh, all right.
At my local Trader Joe's, my local TJ's. And I look over and I said, oh, that looks like a box of refreshment. So I snagged it, and I'm going with this sparkling hard seltzer out of the Shell House, strawberry spiked seltzer. And I want you to know, I got the Shell House Quattrofecto today. All right,
Ooh.
It's just we're staying light, and we're crushing. We're drinking for sport, and we're drinking to stay cool tonight.
Well, seltzers are for summer. We know that. We established that early in the show.
I think episode 11, 15, 36, and 2.
I see your seltzer, and I'll raise you one. I'm coming at you with the fresh new from Grid City. I give you Bubble Works.
Bubble Works. I love
hard
that.
Seltzer. Elderflower hard seltzer brewed in Salt Lake City. This thing looks tasty. I'm excited to try this.
I'm proud of you. Okay, here's why.
Seltzer all for summer.
First, I believe at the current moment,
Oh, that's hippie water. Oh, that's such hippie water.
Oh, that's the tastes like a dirty sock.
That is straight up like drinking non-compo.
Like some homemade like some homemade booch. Like just some fresh homemade booch, bro.
Woo! Hippie water. Coming at you.
Woo!
Grid City. Shout out. I've never seen
I like the play too.
Probably
I
pretty
like
new.
the Grid City. Utah's Grid.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. And that's Mike's Super Short Show. So, Kenny, team hats look good today.
They are, dude. Look good.
I feel like we should be out there. I'm gonna caddy for you. All right, I'm gonna caddy for you.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I'll put you on the bag any day.
No,
but I almost feel more comfortable on the bag myself for you, though. To be honest, like I don't know, man. I'm a little more comfortable in that role. But
I did just, you inspired me a couple episodes ago when you talked about a little purchase you made.
Yeah,
so your boy went and got fitted himself. Made one of them purchases too.
Yeah. Did you get him that day, or do you got to pick him up? You got fitted, and now they get to send him to you.
Yeah, I got about a 5-day wait right now.
It's not too bad.
Should get delivered to the door.
That's pretty good.
But I will say one unique call out was you said you didn't need an extension, and I got the 1/2 inch. Like as I was fitted for the 1/2 inch, I was kind of wondering if I would get fitted for a regular, like the just regular shaft length.
Yeah.
But yeah, after dabbling on a couple shafts, golf is such the terminology is sus.
It's all about your wrist to floor, and so that might be why. And I've taken the measurements and plugged them into an online calculator. I've never been fitted, but I've also played extensions. I don't know. It's come back. Like I'm right on the cusp of either or. Like if I vary it an inch either direction, it says no or yes 1/2 inch. If I vary it a 1/2 inch in either direction, it stays at recommends no. So I'm just kind of like, all right, no. And I haven't. Yeah, I'm fine with it. So I got the ping 425s. And
how you liking them?
They're great. Yeah, they're awesome. They're buttery. That's my description. They're buttery, and it's a lot like life. It's a lot like life. The ping irons are. The harder that you swing, the worse it's going to be, and that's better for me, but also a change from my previous club. So it's buttery smooth for me from here on out. I'm straight up challenge butter, spreadable smooth, baby.
Challenge. It's kind of interesting.
Challenge butter is my butter brand.
Oh, that's your butter brand?
Yeah.
I'm an Earth Balance guy. I'm an Earth Balance butter.
No surprise. Hippie water and Earth Balance. By the way, I wonder
We're all just consuming shit.
I wonder who out there in the void had their money on seltzer as
Hit us up at 2homieschatting@gmail.com. Oh, dude.
It was 102 in Utah today. 102 in Salt Lake City.
We got 101 was our
pretty
high.
Hot, man. It's hot. It's really hot.
Yeah. It's El Scorcho today. Like this all 5 that we're doing this episode in right now. Whoo! Let me tell you something. I'm channeling some cool breeze on the insides because my outside's sweating balls right now. Not
hot.
Figuratively and
do you have a thermometer in that room? I got one here in the garage. I'm rocking an 82 in here. It's 82. It's hotter than I like.
85.6.
It's hot, dude.
According to the trace decimal system.
Yeah.
What's hot is this news that's happening in the live world, bro. That's what's hot.
What's happening now? Update me, because I kind of Stop listening. I don't care.
It's not really in the live world, bro, but it's the Cam Smith getting the 2-stroke penalty a full 24 hours, a full round later.
Yeah.
Going into Final Four, going into the final day, and then he withdraws from the BMW. Hip discomfort.
Yeah, hip discomfort. I saw that. Yeah, I don't know, man. What did the tour say about it? Like,
well, the 2-stroke penalty was all recognized. He owned it, but the timing of issuing is the question, right? Because they knew about it going into Saturday.
Yeah,
could have issued it Saturday morning, but they didn't. They waited till Sunday, and word has it. I've seen some articles out there. The betting world got pissed at this because it totally changed everybody's possible bet, right? Like if
that's crazy.
You walk in on a Sunday morning and you're putting money down on Cam Smith at 11 under, and 25 minutes before tee off, he gets assessed a 2-stroke penalty that was from Friday.
Yeah, and it cost you $100,000,
bro. I'm just telling you.
I don't know, man. That's rough. It's rough.
If Tiger Woods don't take this dude's job, if Jay Monahan doesn't get his job taken by Tiger Woods, it's going to be crazy. I bet you Tiger Woods becomes the new commissioner of the PGA.
He did have a players meeting recently.
Yeah. It's big dogs.
In Delaware. They're in Delaware, I believe, right? At the BMW.
I don't know.
They're
somewhere
Delaware
where
the BMW.
Homie had to wear flannel.
And he flew in.
Plane, so.
Yeah, he was flying in there to Delaware to the BMW. Nobody talked about what happened. John Ron said, I think he said that there was a meeting. We had one.
Yeah, the only thing I read from that was like Xander Schauffele was like kind of in some alternative words, like, come on, guys, can't we all just like get along? Like that was kind of his energy at the meeting, was like, can't live and PGA get along. Oh, it'll be real interesting. We're always talking golf, you know?
Yeah, we
golf is in the mainstream right now. There's a lot of conversation behind it.
It's true. They usually show the highlights at least, but now there's like highlights and some stories. So it's interesting. I like what Justin Thomas said, where he's like, I don't care if you go play for that tour, just go play for that tour. Stop double dipping over here. You made your choice. He did the cake thing. I didn't really like that analogy per se, but the sentiment, what he was getting at there, is I agree with 100%. That's the go.
Oh,
I fell off a cliff there. Sorry.
That's all right. Tom Brady did a couple of years ago, and look how that's worked out.
Yeah, he's an old dude.
Yeah, but like, is he? Is he old? Like, how old are you right now?
37.
37. Okay, so Tom Brady's 8 years older than you are. Right? Think about it. Like, does he look like he's 8 years older than you?
No, he looks younger. Maybe the same age. I don't know.
Probably same age, right?
Yeah.
I was playing in that Seaside tournament this past weekend, and some kid goes, I had a Utah Valley volleyball long sleeve on. And He was like, hey, man, when did you play at Utah Valley? He goes like, 2016, 2017. I was like, bro.
Whoa.
2009? And he's like, oh, fuck, my bad. And then he asked if I knew somebody. I was like, yeah, I kind of know him. And they played with each other at Grand Canyon or something like that. The homie plays at Hawaii now. But yeah, It was like, we don't look as old as we are. So like, 45, you're going to be feeling pretty good, bro. Like how long, what's that, 8 years? Double A's how old in 8 years? What is she? 12?
Yep. 12.
Their shit's gonna pick up real quick. You can be at volleyball tournaments, softball tournaments. You're gonna have to be real athletic real quick at 45. Different kind of athleticism too.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
carrying the softball bag and the Gatorade cooler, athleticism. That kind of, throw it in a wagon.
Yeah. I got a wagon. I bought a wagon recently. It's great. It's collapsible. It's a radio flyer. It's a great wagon.
Oh, they got them shits collapsible now on the radios?
It's a good wagon.
Do you remember that movie Radio Flyer?
I remember the movie Radio.
Oh, that's a good one. Cuba Gooding Jr. He's who else is in that, man? I don't even remember who else is in that one.
I never saw Radio Flyer.
Though. Radio Flyer is a classic. So that's a good old school one.
What's it from? What is Radio Flyer?
It's like, how'd it go? It's like two brothers, right? Dad's kind of alcoholic. Yeah, it's Elijah Woods up in that. Dad's alcoholic, kind of beats up on the kids, not to get too crazy. What ends up happening? And then he
1992. Interesting.
Yeah, and then kind of a fantasy where he uses the Radio Flyer wagon to escape, fly over this, to fly away from all the trauma. Good brother story. Sad.
35%
hit the box office
on Rotten Tomatoes.
4.6.
Yeah, what was the budget?
Oh, I don't know what the budget, but
35 million.
35 million, and it only made 4.6. So solid movie. Solid investment by Columbia Pictures.
Rough. Man.
No, but Elijah Wood, they found Elijah Wood in that, who went on to.
I'm looking at some of the pictures of the film here on the thing, and I'm just getting Frodo Samwise vibes from it. The two brothers on a journey. I've seen a lot of epic journey photos. It looks like there's a quest involved in this movie. Maybe is there a quest? It looks like some sort of quest.
Yeah, I'm not really
I'm into quests.
It's got the one kid from the one kid that gets beat up all the time. It's the little kid from Jurassic Park. The original, the one young brother,
Joseph Machello.
Yeah, that dude's got to be probably loaded. Those are low key rich folk. Because you still getting a cut of Jurassic 1. Radio Flyer is not on repeat all too often, but Jurassic 1, that shit's always streaming somewhere.
Depends on how your contract was negotiated. I've heard it can go either way. You can get an upfront or you can get a percentage kickback, right?
What would you do? Would you get it all up front or would you get the percentage kickback?
I'd go for both. I'd negotiate some of both.
Some of both, smaller percentage on the kickback
and some
up front. I think I'd probably go pending the project. Do I think this is going to be a shit film?
If you think it's going to be a shit film, you probably shouldn't make it. I don't know. But
I don't know how it works, bro.
I don't either. Maybe that's
The Rock
not how
played
it
in
works.
some shitty films before.
Yeah, he experimented a little bit.
And now look at him. Box office.
I'm thirsty, dude. You ready for number 2?
I'm ready when you are, brush.
Is that an inlet? I don't know. I'm not sure of the terminology there. But I'm just going to keep vibing. Giving love to Grid City in Salt Lake City. It's a brewery down in Salt Lake City. If you're in town in Salt Lake City, Utah, check them out. They got eats.
Check them out.
Beers. And you also might be interested in trying their rosé hard seltzer. And I'm down with a little bit of rosé. And I also am a big Rick Ross guy, so I'm going for it.
Rosé. Bro, that sounded good.
Sparkling wine. It just tastes like wine. It tastes like wine in a can.
They got some food there too. If you're trying to eat in Salt Lake City, they got a couple appetizers. You can get some smoked chicken wings, if you're vegan, you can get some seitan. I think it's how. I don't really know if that's how you say it. You can get some garlic hummus, some fries,
some pumice.
Got some hummus, some burgers.
What?
Fried chicken breast. Blackened catfish. You need to go there and get you. Ooh, they got some fish and chips.
Ooh,
catfish. Sweet Southern slaw. Bavarian pretzel.
I love pretzels.
Ooh, Grid City Smash Burger. Now their menu looks nice.
So I'm saying,
shout out to Grid City. Shout out to Grid City holding the menu down.
Doing it big. Rose. Hard seltzer.
Rose. Well, I'm gonna go with the.
What are you drinking?
Oh, I'm going back to the Shell House.
Shell House.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fuck with a little pineapple tonight. A little pineapple on round 2. We're hitting all the flavors. Yep. Like motherfucking Skittles.
Taste the rainbow.
The rain bizzle. Bro, let me ask you something, Kenny. All right.
Ask away.
There's a lot of stuff happening in the NFL right now. Okay. Preseason games are kicking off. There's been some fantastic joint practice fights that I've seen out there, right?
Yeah.
But I think peak preseason so far right now is something that happened to your Brownies, and we got to talk about it. I want to comb through.
All right,
comb back.
All right, lead the way.
How did it feel hearing Jaguar fans chant "You sick fuck" to Deshaun Watson while he was on the field the whole time?
Yeah. Yeah, like not wrong or whatever. So you can't really say like they're just being stupid and yelling untrue things. So there's that for them, but that's a little inappropriate, a little harsh language.
It is
there's children,
little family. There's family event,
family things, and also not the place, and he also can't hear you. So it's a little misplaced and harsh and a little inappropriate in my opinion. But I don't have any issue with it, to be honest, and I'm a Browns fan. So
they hit him with the "no means no" chant as well.
That's funny. That's funny. That's really funny. It's great. It's great. It's good. That's a good idea. Whoever was like, that's what we're gonna chant at Deshaun Watson. I mean, I golf clap you, man. That's great. Good job. It's funny. Fucking sucks that's my quarterback, but it's funny. It's funny.
I want you to know I had this thought the other day because I was hearing that, and I was just thinking about the Browns, right? And we've been talking about your Brownies.
Yeah.
And
everybody is.
Just everybody always in the news right now. Always everywhere. If there's one thing, you guys are like the Dallas Cowboys of the 90s. Like always in the news,
but never for
football. Just never for the right. Yeah, like everybody's arrested on coke, everybody's in rehab, you're like, Jesus. But I have this feeling that like what your front office did with this, they signed a deal with the devil.
Uh-huh.
And they're never gonna like this. This is like the universe is never. It's gonna be like 20 more years because of just this one thing. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, man.
You're talking about karma now. You're bringing in.
It's gonna be
universal karma, and we paid him, knowing everything, and even when this era
big
is
old
done,
check,
we will suffer the consequences. And you're right, because it's going to set us back. So if it works, yeah, we'll get that championship, but it's not the right way, in my opinion. It's not the right way to get there, because once this era is done, it kind of. What I will say though is there's all of this stuff about that, and then on the other side of the field, there's a lot of really good football being played by a really deep team and a really tenured, motivated coaching staff. So I don't know.
No, you're not wrong.
I'm on my stuff every day. I see it.
Your CBD.
I'm watching the videos, CBD every day. Shout out to Nathan Zagura. He's calling the games for Cleveland Browns radio now on the radio. And I know that because I don't always get them. And so I listen to the games a lot. And he's from the show, the Cleveland Browns Daily. And he's now doing it with Jim Donovan. So taking the place of the great Doug Deacon. Shout out Cleveland.
Shout out to the CBD.
Big Salt Lake City is here.
You can't have CBD without the THC. So let's collab. Podcast, homies helping homies. Do it for the fans. But Ken, real quick though, right? Like, just as there's good football playing on, how does somebody who's gone 28-25 in their career in the NFL get a $250 million contract? I just don't understand.
It's a floor ceiling thing. That's what it is. The floor is higher than most people's floor, and the ceiling is higher than most people's ceiling. It's a gamble. It's a deal, like you're saying, with the devil. It's a gamble.
Like, how are you a Pro Bowl quarterback if you go 4-12?
Led the league in passing the year before all of this.
Like, how are you...
Led the league in passing yards and touchdowns the year before all of this. Like, that's how.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah, but like, that to me, it's like, I get that you're not winning. Right? Like, that's what's the most important part. Right? You can lead the league in every statistical category and go 4-12 every year for your whole career and be like the most subpar. You'd be like, everybody would talk about you, man, so-and-so could have slang it, just never could have won. Like, but like, you lead the league. It's all about winning. It's like,
it's true.
Peyton Manning's got all these accolades, right? But he wasn't winning in the times when it mattered the most. Like, I mean, he won enough, right? Like, I'm not trying to discredit that. I'm just saying, like, regular season doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't, right? It only matters if it gets you to the playoffs where shit really matters, right? Everybody's always just getting to the playoffs. You want to be leader and everything and go 4-12, you better win, baby.
Even most players would say stats and Pro Bowls don't matter. They just want to win Super Bowls. That's the only thing that matters. And you win Super Bowls by winning games, right? Like,
that's what it's all about, right?
That's the truth.
It doesn't matter, like, if you, like, if this is my hope. This is my hope for Cleveland. Is I hope somehow you can get out of this Deshaun Watson thing, right? Cut something. Take your loss, right?
There's got to be a backdoor clause. There has to be a backdoor clause out of it.
Has to be some contractual.
That if he doesn't play a game this season, they have the opportunity to. There has to be something like that. I hope so, because the NFL will come back and suspend him a whole year. They will say he won't play this year.
Yeah, they're
he'll be 2 years done, and he's going to come back the next year and tears it blows knee, like he's not game conditioned. Like, it's the dumbest thing.
They'll get rid of him if he
better.
gets suspended the whole year. They'll just be like, well, like, this will be like the fall from grace. Maybe he's like something later on, but like, I hope like kind of. I hope you somehow do a deal for Garoppolo.
Yeah,
and you cut ties, and if you do it fast enough, maybe the lords of the National Football League will bless your beloved Brownies.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe they will. I don't know. I don't think they will. I don't know if there's any way out of that deal. I think they spent that money, and so next time you're getting gas and you're deciding where to go, consider Flying J, because the Haslams are going to need some of that.
Oh, is that what they own? They own all the Flying J's?
Yeah, that's what the Haslams are.
Great establishment, guys. Let's just slow clap. If you're just listening to this episode, just join me. The Flying J. Always nice potty.
Shower if you need it. Whatever.
Well lit. You're not coming into some sketchy places. Very well lit. If you're on the road, I highly recommend. I'm a Flying J guy.
Appreciate that. Haslams do too.
Oh, was that? Did you hear that?
What was it?
Oh, okay. It went through. Oh man. Okay. Sorry, I got like a message from work, but it pinged in my ear, but it sounded real loud, so I thought I heard it from outside of my headphones. But I guess that's how the headphones work. So.
That is how headphones work. Correct.
And
correct.
Oh, dude.
I'm not pumped on it. And the whole Kareem Hunt thing bummed me out too. He wanted out, and the Browns were like, no.
He's like, I don't want to be around this fucking creep.
Fucking creep.
He's like, I just kick him while they're down.
I don't think it was that. I think most of those guys don't really care. If you were out on the field with them and you perform, they don't really care. To be honest, it's just like I don't care what my coworkers do after work. I don't. If you come to work every day and do your job, I don't care what you do. Whatever.
That's how
it's not me, but it's not what I would do. It's not what I approve of.
Yeah, it's not my lifestyle choices.
I don't know, but I think it was more he realizes he's a one, and he's going to be part of a tandem, and he could walk into most teams right now and be a one, and make one money and get one stats. So that's what I think it was about. So
I feel like if I'm Kansas City, I bring him back. I just make the trade.
That would be too smart for them to do.
I mean, I guess you could be. Yeah, I think you're right. Right? Like I think there are 30 teams in the NFL that could use. Like the only team I can think that couldn't use Kareem Hunt, even though we would use him if we had him. Our backfield is insanely deep. I mean, you're Dallas
so
maybe.
You're so biased.
Well, Dallas has Zeke and Pollard. Dude. I'm just saying our backfield.
There's like 10
our
teams.
Backfield is deep.
There's probably 10 teams that have a better running back than Kareem Hunt in their backfield right now, and so that leaves 22 teams.
Tampa could use them. Let's list it off. Tampa could use them. Detroit.
Yeah, he'd be better in Detroit.
I mean, Najee Harris, you're not beating out Najee. Baltimore, 100% could go for him, but you're not going to trade him there.
Well, but they have
Cincinnati's got Mixon.
Yeah, they got Mixon.
Miami would love a guy like him. Buffalo doesn't really have a one running back. Like, someone can go to Buffalo. I can't think of who the Jets just in the season running back is. Let's see. You're not beating out Christian McCaffrey. You're not beating out Saquon unless they're all hurt. Maybe he's a week 2 acquisition from the Giants.
Does he start over Javonte Williams in Denver? He's their one. Yes,
probably.
Marlon Mack's the one in Houston.
Oh, easy.
Okay. Let's see. Jonathan Taylor in Indy, probably not.
No,
probably not. Jacksonville, Travis Etienne.
Yeah,
he probably over him, but Etienne's a rookie, so only for a year or two, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, Kansas City's got Clyde Edwards-Helaire as their one.
And he's rough. He's Rufflestiltskin, bro. Not a gangster number one.
I think Kareem's better than him. Austin Eckler for the Chargers.
No, you ain't getting rid of Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse is gangster.
They're like the same person to me. They do the same job. But
yeah, I mean, that's a valid point.
Josh Jacobs in Las Vegas.
Maybe a coin toss.
I'd probably pick him as a one. Like
I maybe go Kareem because of the hands.
But that would make him your third down.
I don't know.
That's like a typical third down back trade.
Yeah.
I would use depends on who you're throwing and how much you're throwing and stuff probably there. But yeah. Najee Harris in Pittsburgh, probably not. They're probably set. Derrick Henry in Tennessee, they're probably set there. And let's see.
I think
Cordero Patterson is the starter in Atlanta.
No, it's Swiss Army knife. He's definitely would just shift to the slot dude.
So Christian McCaffrey is probably still the one in Carolina. Zeke is probably still the one in Dallas. But you're right.
Tony Pollard might be making that move though.
He's right there as the two. They list him there.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones in Green Bay. That's a fun one.
Yeah, I like Aaron Jones though. I thought about that when we were talking originally. Yeah.
The Rams are interesting. Cam Akers is back from injury and such. But
yeah, I mean, he went off at the beginning of the season. But I'd probably put my money on Hunt.
You put Kareem Hunt over him. Interesting.
I mean,
I don't know if I do. I'm a Kareem Hunt guy. Don't get me wrong.
No, you're.
He wants to be a Hunt's one, and I love that. But there is no better duo in the NFL, in my opinion, than Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, and that will be what wins any games if the Browns win any games this year. That will be what does it. And the defense is deep and good. Secondary is going to be stingy. Stingy. Give me that money. Stingy. Give me the chain.
Give me that money.
Give it all. Nothing. Oh, hey Marley.
We play you guys this year, right? Yeah. Yep. It's coming. Mac Jones show. MVP. Just wait.
3 interceptions. I bet he throws 3 picks that game. Oh, you must be allergic to accurate predictions.
No, I'm allergic to bullshit, actually. So,
what about in Seattle? Rashad Penny, San Francisco, Elijah Mitchell. I got 2 more.
I thought Kenneth Walker was going to go off until a hernia.
2 more for you. 2 more for you that I think that he probably there's an argument for at least. Saquon Barkley in New York. Does he start as a 1 over Saquon?
Here's the funny thing about Saquon, right? Because we're going into year 3 of Saquon.
4,
right? Is it 4? He's been hurt every year except for the first one, right? Or maybe I'm wrong there.
2 or 3. This will be his 4th.
Yeah,
year.
The last couple, right? He's been drafted in the first pick, second pick, the last couple of years.
Yeah, 3. So he's played 3 years. This will be his 4th.
Okay, so this is 4. Okay. My hope is that he can figure out a way to stay healthy. But guys like that just continuously get hurt. Though it's just a running style. It's that's why their careers are so short.
Well, it's the funny thing is that running style is often compared to the greats, right? That's the Jim Brown running style, the Eric Dickerson running style, that kind of fast and strong and through you, around you, over you, anyway, around you kind of style, right? That's kind of what that is. And it lasted for them, but it doesn't last anymore. And I think that's
because the guys are a lot harder. Fucking stronger.
Yeah, they hit harder.
It's a fucking faster sport. Don't get me wrong. Here's the thing. When you go into comparing eras, not errors, eras in sports and you're looking like they're equally as violent, right? Equally as violent.
Totally.
Okay.
Totally.
Like back then
in the 70s,
equipment was shit. Like there were no rules. Like period. It was like
at all.
There's no helmet to helmet, no flag. Like it was fucking. I'm gonna take your fucking teeth. That's why all these guys started killing themselves randomly with the CTE. Like these guys start going crazy because they were playing like crazies. So like the technology, but as
they might have just been crazies, bro.
Right? Like as the technologies advance to kind of create safer, then like they tapped into the world of like how to take being an elite athlete and making yourself a fucking super athlete, right? Like Jim Brown, whatever he was doing back then, if you would equate it to today, he'd be doing the same shit that these guys are all doing today, right? Like there's no difference.
No, there is no difference. I guarantee
it's just like it's like, but it is a lot like faster. It's a lot faster.
Well, there's people are stronger. They're bigger and stronger. There's no doubt about that. They're bigger, faster, and stronger. Technology, and so just that alone. I mean, it's literally car crashes out there because there's 300-pound guys hitting a 200-pound guy, and that's the weight of a small car, and they're colliding at 22, 25 miles an hour. That's literally a car accident now. And they were fast. They were fast in the 50s for sure. Oh. They were fast with stuff, but they weren't like 4.3 fast.
Yeah, like it was like
linemen weren't fast. Like linemen are fast now. Aaron Donald's
dirty.
Fast.
They were all just dirty. Like I'm gonna fucking poke your eyes out, and I'm gonna step on you, and I'm gonna like grimy guys, right? Like, dude. But now, like you said, it's like
Aaron Donald runs a 4.68 40.
Like he would have been a running back in 1970. Like it'd have been like Jim Brown and Aaron Donald.
Oh God.
Who's the MVP?
Oh God. Like, Jim Brown probably still. He was, I don't know, man. He was something else.
Aaron Donald looks like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Like, but if homie hit the gym all the time. Like he's just got like this soft, like
he does
rounded. Like I don't.
He got a roundness to him. He's short, right?
Right. Like he's got like this Stay Puft Marshmallow vibe, but then homie's yoked, dude.
Oh, he's strong.
Yoked,
stronger,
like unbelievably.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
he's scary.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to like get down those roads because you're like, you know, you hear people like Draymond Green does this stuff a lot. He makes it seem like the dudes back then, like the thing that when they start comparing generations, like in basketball, they'll be like, oh, they it's not as physical as it was back then, and then today said like these guys don't shoot threes like we do, but like all these people would have adapted anyway. Like Steph Curry would have been able to handle a physical game. You know, it took Michael Jordan like 8 seasons to figure that shit out. So, like, you don't think it would have taken Steph Curry 8 seasons to figure out how to be physical in the NBA? Like, everybody's so funny about comparing. Like,
yeah,
you can only do what your resources are. You know?
Yo, like, by the way, I just watched Aaron Donald's 40, and he was no Stay Puft coming out of pit.
No.
He was jacked.
Was he?
That 2X t-shirt was screaming at the seams. And his first attempt was 4.65. Side note, though, that I picked up while watching that really quick. Jadeveon Clowney ran a 4.47. That's
These guys
scary.
Are freaks.
That's scary, dude. But back to your...
Speaking of scary.
Please.
I got some black cherry.
Oh, all right.
Shout out to the Shell House. Saucy. Trader Joe's. Saucy. Go support your local Trader Joe's. It's great. It's great.
You know, gosh damn it. You're gonna hate this, dude. You're gonna hate this so much. I've never been in a Trader Joe's. Did I say that last time?
That.
Have I said that already in this context?
I don't know, but I don't think so. Okay, because I would like to share with you that like I never shopped in a Trader Joe's until I moved to Portland. And then the first time I went shopping, I bought a bunch of food. And then when I went to check out, I was like, oh, fuck, that wasn't that much money.
Nice.
And then I kind of just was like, I like this. But then like the way that they source their products, you know, like they're the only gummies I can find. Like, I know I'm just talking gummies at Trader Joe's here, but like they don't put red 40 dyes in them and like all those shitty dyes that aren't good for you. It's like, you know, so it's kind of better quality candy. they source everything pretty solid. Oh, but yeah, dude, I'm a Trader Joe's fan, but it's only since I've lived in Portland.
That's great. It's phenomenal.
I still think you need to convert. I think you would thoroughly enjoy Trader Joe's.
Yeah, I have nothing against the Trader Joe's.
Yeah,
I just never
typically
really out of my way.
Yeah, I think the closest one to you is like in Midvale, maybe Orem.
There's one in Orem now. Yeah,
but they're typically kind of small.
Yeah,
so
it's not
like
big. It's like it looked like the size of a large Walgreens.
I would say like I could challenge that the Walgreens might be bigger.
Some maybe Rite Aids were.
Yeah, Rite Aids were. Them shits would be in like strip malls. Rite Aid's a New England thing, bro.
Crack it, pour it, love it. Founders Centennial IPA. That's my third beer of the evening, and I'm excited to do just those things.
Hey yo!
Oh, I can't pour it, but all right, yeah, I can. I got these little guys here. Come here. Just because the can told me I had to pour it, so I gotta pour it.
Oh, look at you! You coming with a? Hey yo! Look at Ken.
It's a little cup.
Like he's slanging samples at the fucking local market of choice.
I actually bought them to hold Cheez-Its for the kids when I transport them to the grandparents' houses and back.
That's a smart move. That's a dad hack.
Oh yeah, I give them.
What are your top two dad hacks right now? Is that number one?
Yeah, snacks in the truck when we drive. That and a pre-populated, specifically curated playlist of songs for the kids that works really well for me.
Do you find
they choose the songs?
Like
it's not me. I don't pick the music.
Have you found the balance?
I don't pick the music, so they're happy.
You don't?
No.
But like
no. Like I don't pick anything anymore, bro. I'm married and I have a daughter. Come on. I haven't picked a thing. I guess I picked my golf clubs. That's the only area of my life I control up to contact. After that, I don't know. I don't control anything.
Have you started to like find some like Moana hardcore metal versions or any type of alternative versions of their favorite songs that might match your listening palette?
No, I have a pretty wide listening palette, and there's a lot of things that are being introduced other than like Disney songs and stuff. So the kids got cool taste already. Like it's evident. It's pretty.
Yeah,
got
sure.
Cool taste. Like
Her parents met in a music shop. I'm sure she'll figure it out.
Yeah, there's 2 songs by Sia on the playlist that we like a lot, that we jam. It's a lot of there's usually rotating casts of whatever movie is her favorite. Right now it's the Trolls movie, so it's a lot of the Trolls music with Justin Timberlake.
Oh, so she got that Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Anderson .Paak is
Anderson
on
.Paak.
Trolls,
I finally got her to like that "Don't Slack" song. I like that song. It's a cool jam. So there's some cool stuff there, but
you got to get her into a little Silk Sonic, which is Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars.
We like Bruno Mars. It could happen. I'll give it a try.
Yeah.
I'll give it a try.
You like peanut butter? Do you like jelly?
That's my wife.
You made it in a sandwich.
That's actually Michelle. She should do that. My wife, Michelle, should love you. She should do that. If she introduced it, it would go over well. I'm more of a play what is requested kind of a DJ.
Yeah.
It's more my role.
Yeah. But baby shark, baby shark.
I don't mess with that. No, I don't mess with that.
No, you're not cruising. You're not cruising to that.
No, I don't mess with that. Fuck that, baby shark.
You're cruising to that. Moana.
Moana of Motunui? No. I mean, we were on that for a while, but we haven't watched Moana in like 2 years.
That's nice.
We're really into.
You're just hardcore trolls right now.
We're really into Trolls. She really likes Secret Life of Pets 2. She calls it Pets Go to the Farm. I finally got her to like Kung Fu Panda 1. So that's in the rotation right now, which is really stellar for me. But I'll tell you what, she broke her leg recently, right? So she's been in a cast for 2 months.
Yeah. Shout out.
So there's been a lot of downtime. But I'll tell you what's gotten us through
catching up on the shows.
Legos, dude.
Oh yeah.
I've been just bringing home Lego sets, and we just put them together and then play with them, and it's a great time for us both. Because I love building things.
Yeah, you do.
I built before the show here. It's a set called Beach Glamping.
Ooh.
Beach Glamping was this really elaborate beach tent with 3 people. 2 girls, 1 boy. Andrea, Stephanie, and Daniel. 2 paddle boards and a dog, and all the accessories that you need. So we put that together and played stand-up paddleboarding for 20-30 minutes. It's awesome.
Well, I pulled up the Lego Friends Beach Glamping building kit. Yeah, I got it here. Amazon listing score 9.96. That's kind of.
Is that good?
Sorry, listeners. Yeah, it's out of 10. So
that's good, right?
Yeah.
It's Lego.
They just need like 5 more characters in their title, and they're 10 out of 10. So they're fine.
Nice.
But anyway, yeah. Look at this thing right here. Ooh, I like the tent here.
Oh yeah, you see it.
Little palm tree at the top. Okay, Ken. Okay. Yeah. Nice paddle boards. Did you get like some blue cardboard so that it looked like it was some water out there or anything? Like a little poster board, some blue poster board?
No, but that's a phenomenal idea. That's a great idea.
You know, for future, maybe go get one of those.
Wow, that's great.
We've watched the kids before.
It's good.
But go get those.
It's good.
Go get those little packs, and they're like construction paper, but multicolor.
I got that.
So you get like 10 of every color. Just put the blue ones. Just put it on a blue one.
That's a great idea. That's a stellar idea. I can't believe I didn't think of it. Yeah, that's good. I got that shit in stock. You know me, man. I like to go. Sometimes I'm just like, I go to Raising Cane's and I get some chicken, and then I walk across the parking lot, go to Walmart, and just like walk around for 10 minutes or whatever to, I'm just postponing going back to work, honestly. I'm just taking 10 more minutes for myself. I'm not there for anything. And I'm like, oh, look at this, art supplies. Cool. I'll just buy that and bring it home. So I got
totally
boxes and boxes of shit, dude. That's a great idea.
Dude, I'm proud of you though.
Shout out to the Lego company, man. Do you remember Legos when we were kids? It was pretty mediocre.
Dude, I do.
It was just the blocks.
Yeah, this is way nice.
No. I've put together probably like 20 Lego sets like this.
A faux fire pit?
Yes.
Is there a faux fire pit in here?
Yep.
What the hell?
There's also a stove, a wood stove, a fire stove.
Oh, I see that right there. They're baking pizzas. Oh, and is that a compost toilet?
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
Outhouse?
An outhouse, yeah, with a shell. The toilet's a seashell. It's great.
Man.
Well done. Dude. Glamour camping, bro.
Yeah. Well done.
Thanks.
Well done, Ken.
Legos. We do Lego sets. That's great. I actually I enjoy it so much that I recently bought they call it the what's the name for plants? The botanical collection. And so I just bought a Lego bonsai tree. Bonsai. Are you looking it up? It's phenomenal. I haven't put it together yet, dude, but I'm going to build it.
Ooh, the cherry blossom with the cherry blossom topper. Yeah, ooh, bro.
Yeah. It's cool, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know me. I'm into that Zen garden shit.
Yeah, dude.
I have a couple of Zen gardens, and I have a water fountain in my cart right now. I just gotta pull the trigger. I need a water fountain.
Bro, feng shui is key. Yeah, feng shui is key. You know, you gotta get a little Himalayan salt lamp.
We got one of those next to the bed.
Get the vibes right. You know, get a little.
It glows, dude. Those things glow. Did you know that? It's crazy. I didn't know they glowed.
Yeah.
Glowed.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
What's the past?
Glowed?
Glowed? I didn't know they glue. I didn't know they were glowed.
It gleed.
Agreed.
Okay. Indubitably.
Dude, this Founders beer is great. I haven't had a Founders yet, but Bill Riley, a local sports radio, and he calls the Utes and the Real Salt Lake games. So I was talking to the guys at Founders. So when I saw it at the new liquor store over there, I was fired up. It's delicious. Centennial IPA.
I think I like
Founders Brewing Co.
Your lineup of seltzer IPA. Dude. That right there. That's a man who said, I've cooled off enough.
Sun's
you
down.
Know?
Yeah, dude.
Sun's down. I'm not gonna lie. Sun's down here and I'm sweating. Oh, I'm so glad. Actually, you know what I was gonna look up? I was gonna just check this out.
You're gonna check the weather right now while we're doing a show?
No,
is now the time to check the forecast, bro? You gonna book a tea time?
What did you say? Oh. No, so I bought those PXGs and now I'm kind of trying to. So when I won the league championship,
when you won, you just won the league championship. Shout out Wolf Dogs. We know you won it, bro.
Wow.
Solo.
Shots fired. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. Hey, bro, he's got to take at least 2 of my drives, okay?
I'm sure they're good, too. I've seen you off the tee box. You probably use your 3-wood. You still use your 3-wood?
Yeah, but I've been stroking my 4-iron off the box a lot more lately. I've been playing a lot of iron game. That's why I went with, and I've really kind of focused on the irons on the PXG left. So I'm just trying to, implement. I'm just trying to implement one. Just trying to play safe. That's all I'm trying to shave strokes. But anyway, what I was talking about was I got a little credit on my account. Won a couple bucks. Yeah, you got a little prize at the end, financial. So I can't tell if I want to just wait until 5 days here and just kind of hold out, get myself juiced up, wait, get the new, and then just take them right out. I can't tell what I want to do yet.
Or you want to play in now and in between. You know what I would do?
I think.
You know what I would do?
What are you thinking?
I would spend the next 5 days with only your putter and wedges.
Like just go to the range and just putt wedge?
Putts and wedges. That's what I would do.
I mean, I I have I didn't get it like a 56. I just got a 4-iron through a pitching wedge. Yeah. I hit the hybrid. I did a run on the hybrid, and
I wanted the 4-iron set, but they didn't have a 4-iron for me. I'm so mad.
Yo, I'm a big fan of the 4-iron.
I need one. I don't have one. I've got the 4 hybrid from the previous set, and it used to be a confident club, but I'll be completely honest, that ain't coming out the bag. That ain't it.
Yo, your 3-wood off the box that I got in the bag still.
That's what I was going to say. I see that you swing that Cobra 3-wood. The Rob Lowe gave me. Did you know that? Rob Lowe gave me that.
Like volleyball player Rob Lowe?
Volleyball.
Or actor Rob Lowe?
Like, there's a Rob Lowe volleyball player?
I don't know.
There's a Rob Lowe at my work. Not the actor.
Actor Rob Lowe?
Not the actor. I like to make that
shout
joke,
out
though. Sometimes
shout out to Rob Lowe.
Sometimes we have lunch and I text everybody I know and I say I'm having lunch with Rob Lowe and they're like, send a pic. And I'm like, and it's not that Rob Lowe. It's a different one. Shout out. Rob, you ain't listening. I hope.
Shout out, Rob Lowe.
But anyways, he didn't buy it. He gave me a gift card once because I stayed late and cut a bunch of wire for him.
Oh, that's not bad. Look at you.
And I bought it. It turned it into that 3-wood. And then I got another 3-wood. And then you got that 3-wood. And I'm serious. I bet you just swing that off the box because you hit that shit like 270.
Yeah, I was in Utah, but not here.
Oh, no.
That thin air changes a whole lot.
Damn, that means mine's going like 150.
Then the crazy thing is like I don't, before we sunset off into
we still have to have our 4th beer.
Oh shit, I'm ready. I thought you said the way you said your 3rd beer made it seem like you were only having 3 beers. I hope our listeners are backing me up right now and being like,
"Ain't nobody backing you up. We always do 4 beers." That's why I said my 3rd beer. If it was my last beer, I'd have said, this is my
and then you were like,
beer.
And that's all I'm having. Or something like that. That's what you said.
No way. Yeah, I mean,
we'll run it back.
We're recording, so I mean, you can find out if I am, then damn.
No, that's my bad. I misread your words. I assume, and that makes an ass out of me.
You're supposed to hear words. You got captions on?
I do. I try to. That's a great question. You know what, Kenny? You ready for number 4? You ready for number 4?
Yeah, I gotta walk over into my cooler though. I don't know why I pushed it so far away. It's really inconvenient. It's usually right here.
Yeah, that's good cardio.
But now I've got to take these steps a little bit. It's bullshit, man.
That's like basically like you just.
I'm gonna give
killed
you I'm gonna give you what I've been listening,
calories.
What I've been watching. This is what I got on while we.
Kenny has what looks like the Santiam River. So that looks nice.
It's nice. I'm not gonna
lie. Shout out to the Shell House. Peach. All new flavors at your local Trader Joe's. All new flavors. New. Dude, that's what the sign said.
That's marvelous. That's great. I'm gonna stray a little bit here from my home state.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna branch out a little bit. And it's not it's borderline microbrewery here. Like we're gonna have a Lagunitas.
Oh, Lagunitas.
Lagunitas, but here's the thing, dude. You know me, man. You know that I'm a sucker for a space-themed beer.
Oh, yeah. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with some space. Hubble.
So this one's the Super Cluster. It's a Citra-hopped mega IPA of intergalactic proportions. That's what I'm sunsetting off with tonight.
Super Cluster. Just so anybody knows, Okay. And you're like, oh, supercluster. That sounds good. A supercluster is a large group of smaller galaxy clusters or galaxy groups.
Yeah.
They are among the largest known structures
Yep.
in the universe.
Very true.
The Milky Way
Yep.
is part of the local group, galaxy group, which contains more than 54 galaxies, which in turn is part of the Virgo supercluster, which is part of the Lenaca supercluster.
Awesome. That's great information.
The large size and low density of superclusters means that they, unlike clusters, expand with the Hubble expansion. The number of superclusters in the observable universe is estimated to be 10 million superclusters. And that's 10 million and one, ladies and gentlemen, because Kenny's drinking one.
Hi-oh!
Hello!
Can I give you this read really quick?
Oh, read it to me.
You know, I know you love a good can read.
I do love a good can read.
And there's thought into this, and I love to give a shout out to Lagunitas. This is good. This is really good.
Yo, give it to the masses.
You were here on a speck of dust. 3 tiny rocks from the source at the edge of something much larger, in the middle of something else, at the beginning of the end. It's a lot to wrap your head around. So take it one gulp at a time. Life is uncertain.
I like the ambiguity of life throughout.
It ends in the dots. Right, that has a name. That's a punctuation name. The ... What is that? Whatever that's called. They ambiguified it.
It's called the ellipsis, right? Isn't that what that's called?
Yep. I think you're right.
Ellipses.
Sounds right. Yeah, it sounds right. It's not ampersand.
Yeah. No, it's ellipses. It's the ellipses. It's the ...
Life is uncertain.
No.
Just like this sentence. Maybe it's over. Maybe it's not. We don't know. And we never will.
We won't. You could do some cool drugs. Try to figure it out. If you do, let us know. twohomieschatting.com.
We'd love to hear about your adventures.
Yeah. We'd love to have you on the show too. We could chat about it. Maybe we should do
a crazy trip episode and invite people to share their stories. That'd be fun.
That'd be cool. Yeah. Can we share our own stories too?
We can have people come on the Zoom. Like, we got unlimited, up to 100 actually. That's true. There's a limit.
What? You bought the premium dog?
Yeah.
Shout out to Kenny, sponsor of Zoom.
No limitations. No limitations.
2-line Zoom over here. We can have as many people as we want.
Come on. We'd love to hear your stories. Stories are fun.
That's always a good, because some people don't realize that, you can always have more, but you can never have less.
Shout out to Nike for sponsoring the team hats today. They're good looking. We're both wearing
looking great.
To the listeners out there not watching live on our streaming live video contract that we signed.
twohomieschatting.com.
Have we done that yet? We should do that. We're rocking the fee now. We're both unplanned showed up in the black Nike hat with the white circle with the black check, the Tony Finau. Or if you will, the spy versus spy opposite of the Tony Finau. He mostly wears the white with the black circle and the white check. I'm a Finau guy. Been playing great lately.
Yo, Finau's been hot. Hot like this office. That's how hot he's been.
Yeah, like 85.6.
Zalatoris finally pulled out that FedEx Cup. Oh, that was fun. So great.
That was fun.
Yeah, nice little overtime.
That was great. I don't even know what the live tour is. I don't even care. I don't. I don't even miss them. Like all of them that went, I don't even miss. They're not even who I cared about watching.
You're absolutely right.
I don't even miss Bryson DeChambeau at all. I don't miss Dustin Johnson.
That's what's funny about it. But what's funny about it is that the only people that are bitching about it is the PGA. Nobody else is bitching about it except the PGA. So, if they just took the same approach you did, we'd be in harmony.
in the PGA's defense, if the players that went over there just went over there and didn't try to have both, they probably wouldn't care. It's the having both that they're not cool with. The double dipping. It's not. They're not cool with that. And
are they upset because they're not double dipping, or are they upset because
dipping,
they're like
that's a different kind of dip?
They're still trying to like take away from the pot, right? Like if Dustin Johnson is tied for 13th,
I don't care about them, but people do, and so when they leave, there's a hit. There's a hit. But I did see recently on the last weekend there was a PGA event, the FedEx Cup, and there was a live event, right? I think. Were they somewhere? Or 2 weeks ago?
It might be.
It was 2 weeks ago before the FedEx Cup playoff. There was the tournament that everybody sat out. And so it was the one that the Korean guy won.
The one that the first dude born in the 2000s.
Yes. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, to win a golf tournament.
So on Sunday afternoon, that had 2.2 million viewers. The same day, there was a live event that had 70,000 people streaming it.
Well, live only does live. I guess that's true. What you got? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, they just do Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know.
70,000? Is that what they had? 70,000.
Yeah. To the PGA Tour is 2.2 million viewers. So I don't to your point. I don't know why the PGA Tour cares.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a valid argument, and I'm with you there. I don't care either, but I do kind of understand people like the PGA Tour, Justin Thomas, aforementioned, saying, "Don't double dip. Just have your cake over there. Just go away.
Yeah, take your money. Your choice. And go win that pot." And see now. And I get nobody's really kind of come to the table with that argument to me. Is like.
You
don't get to make all this money over here, but then work. But then I'm like, are you good enough to make that? It's kind of like, here.
That would be impressive. If Dustin Johnson won a live event and then won a PGA Tour event the next weekend, that'd be impressive.
That's why they need to merge. That's why they need to merge.
They just need to coexist. They just need to coexist.
Yeah.
They don't need to merge. They don't need to be merged.
On these weekends.
They need to be about as merged as like the DP World Tour is with the PGA. They don't have to be the same, but they do have to be able to have players go back and forth. That's what I think. There shouldn't be this when players go over there, but it's only because it's new and different. Eventually, nobody will care. But I do think the PGA Tour wants to protect themselves, and if you go over there for a season, that's where you play.
What if
you make as much as if you won all the events on the PGA Tour?
Let me throw out
who cares?
Let me throw out an idea, okay? So before we sunset, before we moonset, so live goes through and they provide contracts. Like just hear me out, right? They provide contracts for everybody that has to play in every tournament, right? So DJ signs $100 million. Phil does. They got to play in every live event.
They're there.
Okay.
Yep.
Next year, Liv has talked about doing what they do in Premier League soccer, where they de-relegate guys out of the league and relegate guys into the league. Right. So you could get kicked out of the league by poor performance, and then people could come. What if Liv took that by the world standings and they did allow players based off relegation, right? Like if they were able to find a way, I don't know how they would be able to do it because they're going to have contract guys in there too. But if they were able to find a way to relegate World League standings into their league, to where uncontracted players like your Justin Thomas could go to a live event and win a live event without being under contract to play in every event like everybody else is. So
it would be the same as a PGA Tour player.
Could double tip.
Yeah, they could double dip. It's the same as playing a pro-am event or a charity event or something like that, Tiger played before the Open kind of thing. It's a different event. It's not a tour event. It doesn't count or whatever towards that. But you're saying it should count, and they should be part of the world golf rankings. And I agree with
you.
They
should use that. I agree in with relegation.
You there. I agree with you there. I think the Live should suck it up and do 4 days, and then their tour can be part of that, and it could those scores could be part of that ranking, right? And then it's no different than the Corn Ferry or the DP World Tour or the European Tour. It's no different from any of those tours. It's just a different tour.
It'd be cool because that would change like the team vibe. Like there's a team.
Yeah, I think they should get rid of it. I think that's stupid. So I think that's kind of cool. So stupid.
There's like 2 trophies,
dude. That's so stupid. That's so stupid.
How do you not like that? But then you like the Ryder Cup
because that's the event and it's played like that. That's different than having these teams that kind of don't matter at all. But they
don't matter.
They don't matter at all. No, they don't matter. There's a team. There's a team trophy. There's a team trophy that it's like that they give to the team that has the best or whatever, and then that's just like a side event. It's like a sideshow. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's just like total points, right?
It's stupid.
It's like,
so silly.
But so silly. If that adds an extra $1 million in your pocket because you won the team event, dope. Is that silly?
Not to those people, no. To me, yes.
No.
It's not $1 million in my pocket. So, yes, still silly. Not
on the team,
right?
You got to be on the team.
Yeah. So those 12 individuals get that. That's cool.
You're telling me that if the PGA, that's the thing is like, I think the PGA could take some of what Liv has done and take these random weekends where like they're not exciting tournaments, right?
Yeah.
And
That's a good point there.
You can just make them more fun. You know, like with the thing about sports right now is just that everything goes chalk, right? So like in the NFL, what's the craziest thing they can do is add more games, right? The NBA is trying to figure out how to not be chalk anymore. They're trying to like do like a mid-season tournament now where everybody can get like an extra $1 million, right? Baseball needs to figure their shit out because they're as chalk as it gets, right? But golf, like, I mean, honestly, like when I caddied this past weekend for Wolf Dogs, that was a horse race. That's what the tournament style was called. There's like 10. There's like I don't really know the number, but there's a bunch of different tournament styles for golf. So like, why not create those same styles?
Sure, totally.
For off weekends where, you know,
they've started to do that. There's a few tournaments that are like that on the PGA Tour. You're right, and they have addressed that a little bit. And there's a lot of different ways to play golf in a tournament for sure. No, I will say this though. I like that they're bringing in some of that World League Soccer stuff and concepts. They had one of their announcers is from there in that world. And so bringing some of that flavor into golf, I think is good for the sport. I do think that for sure. Did you see David Feherty come out and say the reason he went over to the Live Tour?
I didn't see it. What did he say?
It's for the money. It's the first person to come out outright and just say that. And I like at first hated that David Feherty did that, but then he said that, and I was like, "That's dope. All right, bro, you're cool. We're still good."
The thing is like
we're still cool.
If you think all the problem is if your
just
argument,
admit it. Just admit you couldn't turn down $200 million.
If your argument is the money, then you can't sit there and wear a Nike shirt, a TaylorMade hat, an Adidas shirt, right? Like if like, oh, I don't like where the money's coming from, but you're sitting there wearing like, you know, we're both wearing Nike hats, right?
A slave labor T-shirt,
fucking slave labor, right? Like, but the hat fits great. So sorry,
I like Nike stuff. Like, I don't care.
I'm empathetic, right? But like, that's the thing. My argument is not where it's coming from, because there's no corporation that's ever made an honest dollar. There's no corporation out there that's sponsoring any event that hasn't done shady ass shit. Like, they're all the same. Like, all the money is dirty anyway. So don't bitch and moan. And not only that, but how can people change or evolve if you hold them to just one viewpoint?
Yeah. You're absolutely right. I mean? You're absolutely right there. That's for sure.
Like, if we all got, like, if me and you both got just randomly drunk, so piss drunk one night.
Wednesday night when we do the show.
Right? And, like, they were like, oh, man, these two were too drunk. I don't really like hanging out. And then, like, 20 years go by, and they're like, man, those two got so drunk one night. They're not really that fun to hang out with. And it's like, dude, that was 20 years ago. I was 21 years old, bro. I'm 41. I got 3 kids and a Cadillac. Probably. Like, what are we doing?
Probably still too drunk.
But you know what I mean? Like, you don't ever want to be held. You don't want to be referred to the same person you were 20 years ago. So, like,
the PGA Tour is archaic for sure. Like, that's very much, golf is very much a tradition-based sport. There's very much that, like, no, this is how we did it in 1918, and so we still do it that way now. And
this is how they did it when golf first originated.
Like, I remember Ricky Fowler wore orange and a flat bill, and that was like the first time anybody had ever seen that on a tour like that. Anything ever different.
Joggers, right?
And joggers. That's like commonplace now. Did he implement
joggers? Yeah.
But I mean, you had the
hoodie.
The hoodie. That's dope. But you had the John Daly's, but they were still kind of like within the boundaries of traditional golf. But now we're seeing more and more people be outside the boundaries. You have a whole other like side community of just long drive. There's like a whole circuit and stuff. They're building the Top Golf in Orem.
Are they building a Top Golf in Orem?
Right by that movie theater they just built. It's actually crazy.
They built a movie theater? On Geneva side?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
To be completely honest, it's overtaken that entire view. It's crazy. It's huge. It's going to be sweet, but still, it's like, oh, wow. That is now all you see.
I will say this, though, Ken. Here's you know,
it's really close, dude. Before we 7 minutes from my house.
That's nice. You got to, I mean, I live like 5 minutes from Top Golf. So
winter swing.
Go on Tuesdays. Half price Tuesday.
Oh, sweet.
Hit the morning up on Tuesdays.
I gotta work, bro.
Half price. You can't take a call?
I could work from there. Yeah, that's true.
I did that too. I did it straight from the phone. Take a call, play an hour, get the bay for $10.
That's a good point.
Play Angry Birds.
You're a genius.
Come on.
I mean, honestly.
The wife, shout out to Deborah. She's the one that figured it all out, set it all up. That was how it kicked off the 35th birthday, was Angry Birds at the Top Golf. 2 hours, $20.
God damn, you old. 35. And shout out to the wives. Yeah. Appreciate you.
Yeah, shout out holding us down.
Holding us down.
Always listen, appreciate you. But real quick, one last point. Why just to advocate for the live vibe.
Yeah, you're gonna fall off that wagon, dude. You're gonna break your leg. I'm telling you.
I'm just telling you.
Get off that wagon, dude. That's not the wagon, bro. None of your friends are there. We're all over here.
They treat the caddies better. They treat the caddies better.
I love caddies too, man. That's cool.
They treat the caddies better.
That's great. That's cool. And maybe the PGA Tour should do that too. That's separate.
I mean, caddies can't even eat with their golfers in the PGA Tour. They're separate. They're separated. Caddies pay their own way on the PGA Tour.
So do golfers.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we're talking. That's the problem. That's what we're all talking about.
I have no problem with that.
You should know. You should no longer have to pay your own way.
Did Jeff Gordon's team have to rely on NASCAR to ship around his car and team to every event? No, that was part of the deal for them. They showed up to the events to play. DuPont did it. And then
I like how you went to NASCAR. Like I like how your reference.
That's the closest thing I can think of to golf. Like that's the same. It is though. It is. It's as a fan and as a sport. That's the same way that it is. You have your golfer, you have your racer, and you follow them, and they compete with 100 other people that are in this race or this golf tournament. It's similar, and so that's the closest relation. Like nobody in NASCAR expects NASCAR to front the bill to ship them to all the tournaments. So why would they do that on the tour? It's different. It's different when you're individually based. No one on the tennis circuit does that. Serena Williams gets her own ass to the tournaments. Her people.
That's a good point too.
She pays for all of that.
That's a good point.
So,
but wouldn't you want to be in a league where it gets paid for?
Sure. Yeah, I guess so. Yes, but it depends on what the actual cost of that is, right? Like that's what else
morally. Is that what you're saying? What your moral cost is,
morally or not? Like, what is in these contracts? Like, what?
I don't know, dude.
Like, what is the real cost of this to these people? If it's nothing, then yeah, I'd love to be in a league that paid for all that, but. It's also tax deductible, so there's probably that side of things too. They probably have a person that does it. Like it's probably not a loss for them to book everyone's travel and get their swing coach and their putting coach and their caddy and their wife and kids all to this event in Akron. Where's the? Yeah, it's not. It's Dayton. That's where they play the Jack event every year, right? Isn't it in Dayton?
It could be.
The memorial.
Columbus,
the memorial.
Maybe Columbus.
It might be in Columbus.
Ohio State.
You might be right. Yeah.
Ohio State there.
You might be right.
Yeah. He's a Buckeye. He's a Fiji. Shout out.
Shout out. It's a brother of ours.
Golden Bear.
What's up? Oh, yeah. Legend. Proud to see you every time.
That's right.
I like it.
That's right.
I like it.
You're a legend, though. You're a legend for doing this podcast with me. Always.
I am a legend for being in the presence of a legend. That's true.
Hey, your friends are over here. You're not.
I'm just saying, dude. Like, you better.
None of your friends are doing it.
Like, just check yourself. Like, it's not like do what your friends are doing, but occasionally, if you look around and nobody else is doing what you're doing, maybe it's a good time. Check yourself?
Does it mean it? Hey,
no, just check yourself.
It's bad.
No, it doesn't mean stop doing it either. It just means to check yourself against others. Like,
it's checked. All right, it's checked. All right. All I'm saying is,
go to one live event and you're all just Kool-Aid all day, all of that Kool-Aid, just drinking it.
Oh, hey, yeah. I would not if it wasn't for the PGA just being a bunch of sour pussies.
You hate that so much. You hate that.
It's the most like
I don't like it either.
That's the funny thing about it all.
Like you.
Well, the funny thing about it all is like, I know that my live stance can get under your little golden locks over there, little smidge. But it's only because the more that the PG is like, the more I'm like, fucking go live. Like, fucking be as big as. Like,
fight the man. Yeah, every opportunity.
Rage against the machine
all the time.
Rage against that shit. That's what we've been doing for years. Ken.
Fucking Geminis.
We've been doing that shit for Ken.
Fucking Geminis.
But we've been doing that shit since we were kids, and now the PGA's out there.
You've been doing that since you've been a kid. I ain't fighting no power.
Whatever. Bro, I'm just saying when the PGA's out there like a bunch of babies.
Yeah,
I'm
they
like,
babies.
Bro.
I'm with you there 100%. They babies.
Bro.
I don't agree with their stance.
You've competed at sports at a high level.
100-year-old
right?
league. Just shut up and let the kids do whatever. Let the 20-year-olds chase the money.
Let the children.
Whatever. It's not going to affect your legacy. Shut up and don't say anything. It's like they got
upset because some kids moved in next door.
Exactly.
And they're just throwing parties.
100%.
And that's what the PGA is just the grumpy old men
100%.
who are like, those guys are having way too good of a time.
Absolutely.
And that's where, and you know who likes to have a good time, Ken?
Who?
This guy. I like to have a good time.
I like good times too. And I also like the PGA
especially on a golf course.
I
love the PGA. If you're asking me, am I a PGA Tour or am I Well, first, I'm every major tournament, which none of them are ran by the PGA Tour. All right. So, like, I'm major tournaments. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Ryder Cup. Right. I'm all the best tournaments. But are you asking me if Arnold Palmer Classic? Yeah, I'm all about that. Jack Nicklaus Open? Yeah, I'm all about that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all about all that shit.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like, everybody's got to, you can't stump small business just because they got big pockets.
All of this on the PGA is true. You're 100% right. But flip the coin and what if the Live Tour approaches things a little bit different? Instead of coming in the room and kicking down the door and pissing oil all over the table and shitting in the punch
all
and
over
just like
the place,
bringing in 100 strippers. Like, the fuck? Why don't you come in respectful of the people who have been doing it for 120 years and say, hey, we're gonna throw a few events and invite some golfers? Like, is that cool with you? Just out of respect for the people who've been living there for 120 years.
Hey, I'm with you.
I don't know. Like,
hey,
yes, the PGA Tour.
We're on the same page,
but maybe the Live could have done some shit differently too, man. I'm saying
that's true. That's a valid point, and we hope everybody else listened to this episode, not differently, and just listen to it as they listen to it.
That's a valid point. Dogs are getting restless.
Dogs are ready.
They know I'm fired up. We're talking PGA versus Live. Like, they know I'm fired up.
They're like,
they're feeding off the energy, and they're like, we're PGA Tour too. Marley's like, no, I'm pro Live. Hank's like,
Marley,
you're a young bitch.
Marley's on my side for sure. She's like, stick it to the man.
Have some fun.
She's like, sit. No.
Fuck your pillows. Fuck your pillows. I'm going to tear the insides out. I'm going to shit on your floor.
Oh, everybody. We just appreciate everybody for always supporting this podcast. Shout out to the global listeners.
Hey,
thank you.
Thank you.
Two Homies Chatting, #1 podcast in Mongolia. Shout out.
Shout out Zanzibar.
Shout out Zanzibar. Tasmania. Appreciate the listens, downloads, and the streams. Dude, it's a pleasure. Thanks Zoom for having the kidney subscription. Thank you, Zencaster, always being free. Podbean, Spotify, Apple Primes, radios. We're out there. Email us, twohomiechatting@gmail.com.
Freshest episode.